ang mabuting balita ng Panginoon.
Pinupuri ka namin, Panginoong Hesukristo.
Once again, good evening everyone. And as your Mass Presider, I welcome you all in this Holy Mass celebration. Sa lahat ng mga nakatutok din sa online live streaming ngayon, at sa mga nandito sa shrine, I am trying to count you around 60. But sa mga nasa live streaming, we are thousands right now, one in this Mass. We recognize and affirm your loving participation in this Holy Mass. And whatever you're undergoing right now, please be assured of God's guidance and generous love. Ati po pagtutuunan na ang salitang Lent, L-E-N-T. Hang ito sa salitang Kwaresma sa Tagalog, meaning 40, Lent. Ano ba ito? Bigyan ko po kayo ng talinhaga, metaphor, to help us take off in this reflection. A month ago, may pabirong news item sa mga radyo, TV, at saka newspaper. Aside daw sa COVID ngayon, meron daw na lumalaganap na bagong sakit. Pero hindi daw sakit sa katawan, kundi sakit sa bulsa. Especially sa mga may-ari ng mga bisikleta. Ang sakit daw ay upgrade-ditis. Upgrade-ditis. Hang ito salitang upgrade. Kasi di ba yung may maaari ng bisikleta, they like always to upgrade their bikes. Let us dissect the word upgrade. Up means itaas, to raise. Grade means specific level. Grade 1, grade 2. Pag sinabing upgrade, you raise the level of your grade. So when we say upgrade, to level up or to improve by adding or replacing. Naala ko ning tuyuhin ko ng kinder pa ako. Mahilig siya sa racer sa bike. Tinanong ko, magkano yan na shades mo? Kasi ang ganda kulay yung yellow. Sabi niya, 3,000 daw. Sabi ko, as a young boy, kasi yung piso lang noon, malaking bagay na sa akin. Sabi ko, wow, ang mahal-mahal niyan. So how much more nowadays, yung helmet, yung mga alloy and fiber frame ng bike, yung mga damit pa lang, cycling attire, and how much more sa may-ari ng mga sasakyan at mga motor din. At ang goals daw nila, why they want to upgrade, ay una, gusto nila maging reliable yung kanilang sakyan, stronger, convenient, beautiful outside, and at its best condition. Now, from this background, I want you to go now sa Lent. Ganoon din po ang purpose ng Lent. During these 40 days, you are also called by God na dumaan sa 40 days of upgrade-ditis. We are called by God to level up, to improve, to add things in ourselves, and to replace some things from ourselves. For what purpose? So that we are at our best condition. But we are going to level up not from the outside, but from the inside. At pag sinabing to raise our level, not means tumaas, but to go deeper to ourselves and to our relationship with our God and to one another. Kaya nga, these 40 days of Lent, we are called to be the best of ourselves. But how? So paano ba, Father, mag-upgrade? How can I level up myself? How? Binigyan ko po ng acronym, yung salitang Lent, yung letter L-E-N-T. So for L, one way to upgrade ourselves, the letter L, stands for some things we have to let go these 40 days. Uso itong let go sa may mga dating syota, may mga naging ex. For them, it rings a bell, letting go. Kasi when you say let go means we have to unload something from ourselves para makalakbay tayo ng magaan at matiwasay. At para rin ito para sa ating kabutihan. Kasi if we do not want to let go, we will never know how to move on. And always remember, the secret to life is always, life must always go on. Life must always go on. Life must always go on. There is no other way. The only way not to go on is to die. And to die is not a choice nor an option for God. There's only one option, to go on. But how to go on? To let go some things. Alam niyo po pala, sino sa inyo ang nakapaglakbay na sa mga kalsada ngayon? Di ba sa may mga sa EDSA ngayon, may malalaking mga poste, tapos nakalagay doon, U-turn, mayroon naman nakalagay na no U-turn. Tapos minsan, nabasa ko sa isang driving lesson manual, saan daw ginagamit yung pag-U-turn o pag-manoobra sa kalsada? Yung liliko ka. Usually daw, we U-turn pag tayo ay nakapasok sa maling kalsada. Siyempre, you need to mag-U-turn o you want to change your direction. Ganoon din po sa spirituality natin. Spiritual life is nothing else but kung kailangan mag-U-turn, change your direction. Kasi kung pagpipilitan natin na dumiretso pa rin sa kalsada na yan, it's pointless to travel. We will never reach our goal. Kaya tama si Jesus, minsan kailangang talikdan ang mga bagay na kailangang talikdan. Mga kapatid, ganoon din po ang Lenten season, 40 days, enough time para bigyan natin ating sarili ng pagkakataon, tingnan ating buhay. Hindi buhay ng iba, buhay muna natin. How are we doing? Tingnan ating buhay kung ito ba ay nasa tama pang kalsada. And please make sure this journey is towards God's heart. And if you think and feel it's not going to God, then change our direction. That's Lent. And for Pope Francis, he gave us a specific thing kung saan pwede mag-let go. 11 sana yun pero mahaba, we'll make only 5. Sabi ni Pope Francis, we can let go from hurting words, instead say kind words. We can let go of anger. Instead, let us be filled with patience. Let us let go of pessimism and be filled with hope. I read a very beautiful post ng isang beauty pageant natin nanalo ng 2021. I forgot the name, pero sabi niya daw, sometimes maganda merong degree, academic degree, may doctorate ka, MA, but it doesn't guarantee you a high-paying job. Kasi nowadays, people are looking for person with character and right perspective. And pessimism is not a right perspective in this crisis. Dapat optimistic, sumusugod at lumalaban sa buhay. So if your spirit are low because of many problems, please ask God for the right perspective in life. And last, sabi ni Pope Francis, to let go from bitterness and fill our hearts with joy. So that's for our letter L. Pangalawa naman, ano naman yung letter E? To upgrade ourselves from after letting go, we need to letter E, enter into covenant with God. Ito po yung sa first reading. Ang first reading kasi ngayon, di ba si Noah, tapos na yung flood. Ngayon, nakababa na sila sa lupa. Then God renew His covenant with the people. Pag sinabing covenant, ang Diyos ay nakipagtipan muli an agreement. Ngayon naman, if God forge a covenant with us, we have to respond. We have to say yes also to God. Alam niyo po sabi ni Saint Teresa of Avila, the highest spirituality is when we allow our hearts to join with God. Joining our hearts. Kaya nga para kay Teresa of Avila, spiritual life is marriage with God. Marriage. Para kang nakikipagkasalan sa Diyos. But like our marriage, may commitment yan. Kailangang panindigan ang mga sinumpaan. May panindigan. may pananagutan. Nanood ako minsan ng yung mga Animal Planet. Yung may isang type of bird na when they mate, they will mate forever. Kapag nagtayo sila ng nest, magtutulungan sila. Yung babae, magaling maggawa ng nest. Yung lalaki naman, try his best to help in the building of the nest, but he fails many times. Okay lang, sabi ng commentator, kasi later on, nang naimsa na yung egg, yung lalaking bird naman, prove his worth by providing food for the babies. So in married life with the Lord, we need also to do something. Covenant with Him, enter, to be loyal, to be faithful, to love Him in return. At pangatlo, yung N naman, ano naman yung N? Notice. You know, this word is very important, notice. N-O-T-I-C-E. Tagalog ay pansin. Meron akong kilalang pari, nag-aaral ng organizational management. Organizational management. I mean, how to handle a company. You know, yung isa nilang course, matutuwa kayo kasi one day, pinapunta sila sa isang forest dito malapit sa Laguna. You know what they're going to do in the forest? The whole day, nandun lang sila sa loob ng forest and observe what's happening inside in the forest, to notice the details. Kaya sabi niya, akala nila sa una, anong gawin natin dito? Sabi niya, 8 a.m. daw pagdating nila. But later on, siya experience niya, he was able to listen to the chirps of the birds. Tapos namasdan niya din daw yung mga ilalim ng mga dahon. Marami palang buhay sa ilalim ng mga dahon. Mga kanya-kanyang mga iba't ibang klase mga ants, termites, beetles, uod. Tapos third, he was able to sit and breath, appreciate life. Kasi ang purpose ng bakit related ito sa organizational management, kasi daw when you handle company, dapat you must also notice the details. Yung mga taong may mga pinagdadaanan, you know kung saan na yun nagka-problema na yung company, ganoon din po sa buhay natin. In this life, we have also to notice your needs, your own life. Baka po may mga napapabayaan na rin tayo sa ating sarili. Pangalawa, we have to take notice how we deal with our family. Kung lahat ba ng mga anak natin ay nabibigyan ng tamang oras, ang asawa nabibigyan ng tamang oras, ang katulong, ang sarili, pagtulog, pagkain, nainom ba ng tama yung mga gamot. Kasi marami nga nakakasakit ngayon, nakalimutan pumunta ng doktor. So take notice of yourself. Detail is very important. It can save your life. At ngayon din pong Migrant Sunday, migrant, yung mga anak ngayon na may mga magulang sa abroad, baka naman tumatawag lang kayo pag hingi ng pera. Sana please take notice that your parents have also needs. Tumawag din minsan to thank them, to pray for them. Kaya maganda yung mga may mga magulang sa OFW, mag-aasawa, you pray over one another. Kasi may makanya-kanya pangailangan na kailangan matugunan. And many times we fail to notice it. So and also for God, this Lenten season, please take notice of the cry of the poor and those heavily burdened. Itong lagi ko narinig kay Father Jero Orbos. He is always telling his listener, we have to keep ourselves afloat. Dapat lahat daw nakalutang. Hindi pwedeng ako lang nakalutang and the rest lulubog. Dapat lahat nakalutang. And the only way is to take notice of one another. And last, about naman sa Lenti, pinapaala sa atin, life is really temporary. We are reminded all things are temporary except God's presence. God is permanent. He is good forever. Always remember, calm down when you are angry and worrisome because God is permanent. And all things are temporary, so be humble. As sa mga lubog na sa problema, in the depth of frustration, depression, remember your problems, your pains, your sickness, your trials, your challenges, your suffering will one day have an end too. So be strong for now in the name of God. God bless everyone. Please rise as we profess our